All right, how are we doing today? Come on. Let's say hello. It's a beautiful day. It's been a stressful week last week and this week as I'm getting ready for DMSC Livestream, but I wanted to take some time to share some thoughts with folks in the automotive community. So if you are watching live, why don't you say hello? I'd like to talk about doors of opportunity for auto dealers. Let's see who's in the live stream. Okay, we're getting some people coming on in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on who you are. So let me just share with you some thoughts as you close out your day. Next week, as I mentioned, is the Digital Marketing Strategies Conference, and I've been looking at all the videos, all the presentations, all the case studies, and I started to see a theme of, 5 or 6 things that represent immediate opportunities for dealers. And if you think of some immediate opportunities for dealers as well, Steve Ressler, come on, you're going to be mentioned just in a minute here. Come on. I want to share some of the insights. Now looking at 30 plus speakers, presentations. Just want to remind you, if you haven't purchased your tickets yet, if you use the code PCG20, just before you check out, the last step of the checkout process, you can save 20% on your ticket. Robert, what's up? Steve, what's up? I'm going to be sharing some knowledge bombs, the things that are going to be happening in our industry that are going to save dealers a lot of money. And I have 6 things to share with you today. 6 doors of opportunity that I believe are going to be valuable for you and your dealership. Number 1 is we need to move to reduce our dependence on forms. And Steve Ressler is going to absolutely mention this about serving or assisting versus chasing our customers. But one of the topics we're going to be tackling at DMSC next week is how to do more assisting instead of chasing. When customers have a question on your website, a very basic question, we basically are telling them no one's there to help them. And I made this cartoon for a reason. Let's zoom in on that cartoon here. Let's see. Yeah, come on, right there. Imagine someone walking into the dealership. Imagine someone walking into the dealership, say, hey, what's the price of that car? And you're like, sorry, we can't answer any questions. Just sit down, fill out a form, and, someone will get back to you sooner or later. Okay, it's silly, yet every question that a consumer has on their website typically today pops up a form. Is anybody else tired of these type of forms? So at the conference, we're going to show you how to get rid of the forms and have conversations. So we have Paul Schnell from the Alpha Auto Group, Jason Monahan from Newton Nissan, and some leaders that are going to be talking about how to reduce our dependence on forms. And here's what I'm going to tell you. If your dealership reduces its dependence on forms and shifts its business model to assist instead of chase, you can double your monthly sales opportunities from your existing budget. And then how to do it is using conversational commerce tools. We have Brian Abrams from LivePerson. If you've been following their stock lately, in March, it was like $16. Now it's like 300% up. Why? The whole world's realizing if people can't do retail in person, they need to do it remote. And we're going to talk about the technology opportunities to serve via chasing. In fact, if you're following the industry, Cox Automotive and Roadster recently integrated their communication platform into their digital retailing tools. We're going to be talking with the team from TapText as a way to inject a clear CTA on the website that's not a form, that's instantly texting, communicating with consumers. And there's Steve Ressler. What a handsome man with a hair that, is incomparable to anyone. And again, what if your CRM allowed you when a lead came in from Cars.com or Car Gurus, a platform you can control, what if you were able to set up a private room and have a video conference or a chat right with them? I mean, engage and assist versus chasing. Hey, here's an email. Wait for another email. Wait for an email. Wait for another email. And so that's the first thing we need to do. If I had to look at 6 doors of opportunities for dealers, here's the second door of opportunity, and that is we need to rethink our website designs. And this is especially true if we are a dealer who's embracing digital retailing. When I say digital retailing, you can call it remote retailing or remote retail or virtual retail. So you could be using CarNow or Gubagoo or Cox Accelerate or Roadster. It doesn't make a difference who you're using, but many dealers are finding out that their digital retailing companies are not requiring them to simplify their websites. And guess what? Things don't happen very easily. Here's another cartoon. Let's take a look at this. Whoop. There we go. Here's another cartoon. Let's look at this a little bit more up close here. There we go. So how many dealers are taking the time to realize how insane their websites are? They just have 8 or 10 CTA buttons already on their website, and they just throw another one on, buy now, and all of a sudden they think that things are going to get better. It's crazy. So I just want to let you know that we're addressing this idea of whack-a-mole. The game should be in the amusement center, not on a dealer's website. I don't know about you. Is anybody? I see some. Anu is just visiting us. We got a couple more people visiting, but are you tired of going to a dealer's website and what's happening is like whack, whack, whack? You have to keep on playing whack-a-mole to click down on all the pop-ups. It's crazy. I want you to think about what should be the star. What's the star of your VDP? It should be the car. So we have a great panel at DMSC Livestream talking with dealers who've changed their website design. I mean, Matt Greenblatt from Matt Black Kia is going to tell you how he got like a 600-700% increase in completed digital retailing applications when he simplified his VDPs. He's the most insane in the country with 1 CTA per VDP. But you're going to talk to Catherine Alexander from Access Ford, Olympia Store, Eric Hall, Internet Director at Classic. They're going to share with you their stories of success when they simplified their websites, they redesigned. And then Devin Daly from Spin Car was going to be also talking with us, a very, very important conversation. And this is how to make the car to star using their 360 spin tech. Hey, I see David Harmer joined us. Hey, David. Marissa, come on. I love that. We got lots of people joining us. The third opportunity to really transform your dealership is to really look at the power of Google My Business, what we're calling hyperlocal strategies for sales, service, parts, and then if you have a body shop. A lot of dealers still aren't doing this, and of course, we're bringing the best of the best to talk about it. So we have Annika Brown. She's going to be doing a workshop, and she works at Google, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I've asked Annika to really lean in and set the stage, and then you're going to be able to have a live Q&A with her as well. We have Ali from Reputation.com. They're the only platform I've seen so far that instantly supports the 3 divisions of an auto dealership and the 3 departments categories very easily. And I want you to see what they're doing to support Google My Business as well. And then I'm leading a panel of some superstars who followed the advice in my book, Hyperlocal Marketing for Automotive Retail, and their success stories. So we have Jennifer from Tropical Media. We got Jonathan Schumacher from Toyota Verving and Dana from Synchro. So we're going to talk about exactly what it takes to simplify your local search strategy by focusing on getting Google My Business working. Number 4, this is big, is that your dealership really has to have a strategy for remote sales. Hey, I don't know if COVID's the only time that some type of pandemic or health scare is going to cross our country. I hope it's the only one. But I think what all retailers are realizing, they have to be ready. They have to be ready for remote sales. In fact, most of the fast food chains that have done the best during COVID are the ones with drive-through lanes or that had a really smart food delivery system. I see some more people are joining us. Hey, thank you, Marissa. And so we're going to address this head on. So we have the team at JD Powers, which has an amazing reach of data, going to be talking about what they see as the current state of automotive retail, what percentage of the sales are being done in a true remote way, what's consumer sentiment about this, what are dealers saying, and then I just saw a demo of the latest Cox Accelerate platform where they've added integrated co-browsing and video chat, video conferencing, and I'd like you to hear what they envision for the centralized repository of shopper data that powers better marketing, that powers a better website experience to allow remote retailing. And then we got some dealers and some superstars. So many of you know Kevin Fry, Sarah Fisher. Man, wait till you see what she has to say about the Don Franklin Auto Group and how their sales are soaring in COVID through remote retailing. Ryan from the Garber Automotive Group with over 50 stores. And of course, Amit, Jared, Ryan. I mean, if you really want to figure out remote retailing, this is another opportunity to figure out how to do it. And then we got another panel, Gino Walsh from Cavalli. They have stores in Florida and in California. Glenn Rizzo leading up the digital retailing efforts for SET, Southeast Toyota. Matt Hagen and Todd. I mean, Todd was getting, listen to this. This is super important. His average salesperson prior to COVID was selling about 12 cars a month. Now 25 cars a month, and he's doing it with half as many employees, and he's not going back to the old staffing model, meaning dealers will save money if they get remote retailing right, but they need to be talking with the people who are doing it right. And then building a modern sales process. Man, when you see what Alex Snyder's doing at Frickin' Tech, when you see the training and BDC processes that Gino Walsh has developed, and the technology that powers the most amazing communications, well, now you can start to reimagine what automotive remote retailing looks like. And then Tim Cox is leading an amazing workshop. He's bringing in Andy Wright. He's bringing in Sarah, and he's bringing in Jim. And they're going to be talking about specific examples of how they've pivoted for remote retailing. Why am I bringing this up? It's not about sticking technology on your website. It's about a holistic approach to creating a vision for what the customer experience is going to look like. Then we have to merchandise our brand promise, market our brand promise. We have to adopt the technology by all our teams and deliver on those promises. So it's pretty amazing what we can do. Michelle from Roadster is going to be talking about their approach to modern retail. And of course, the Roadster platform addresses many of the concerns that I already brought up because their VDP designs are super simple, easy for a consumer to follow. And now with integrated video conferencing and screen share through Live Person, I mean, that's amazing. The fifth of 6 doors of opportunity is to rethink video. And I can't tell you how excited I am the fact that we have a number of experts that are going to be talking about video and OTT. And I'm going to tell you, not everyone agrees. And so this is going to be a perfect time to ask questions of the experts, especially since there's so much confusion in the marketplace. But successful dealers are going to want to rethink their video strategy. So we have Kevin Bacon from Effective. Effective used to be called Comcast Spotlight. He's going to be talking about the latest strategies to reach in-market shoppers. And Jason Monahan from Newton Nissan, who's a customer of theirs and have been using their new targeting strategies, will be sharing. I'm excited for Dean Evans to talk about the product that they launched at NADA, which is called Fuel, and the exclusive zip code opportunities that dealers have, and what has happened when dealers have approached OTT advertising with not just price payment, but with branding or COVID-related messages. Hey, Tim Bowles just joined. Tim, hold on. We got a slide with your face on it for sure. Oh, look at that. What's the timing of that? So the team at Dealer E-Process, now enhanced with superstar Tim Bowles, is going to be talking about Amazon as another alternative and another channel to reach in-market shoppers with video. So that's super awesome. And of course, David Harmer said, did you say video? You see, video is working not just for sales, as Tim is here to talk about, but David Harmer's company, obviously using video to completely transform fixed ops. I mean, if you don't have a video strategy for your dealership, if you're not thinking of both a marketing and customer service, sales and fixed ops, well, you're missing something. And then, of course, the team from Spectrum Reach is coming again. Sam Caputo is leading up the digital integration of click-based products and traditional video products. Tim Wixom joining as well this conversation. If you wanted to get a full deep dive on the best and latest in video strategies, DMSC has it. And last, these are 6 themes, doors of opportunities for dealers, that I'm seeing after looking over all the content. And of course, in this short little live stream, I can't talk about all the speakers, but the 6th point is letting the data drive. We need more data-driven strategies, and one of those conversations is, have we got the targeting better and the attribution better? So, I mean, AJ Brown at Leads RX is doing some amazing stuff. David Wren from Stream Companies, I mean, their digital marketing platform is amazing. Of course, Josh from Synchro, formerly CDK Digital, is going to be on board, and Sam from Dealer E-Process. I mean, we got a lot of things to talk about in targeting and attribution. And then what are some bigger trends? And of course, I'm bringing in Chris from Synchro, Bob George from Dealer.com, and David Wren again. All of these individuals have a bigger picture of the data opportunities we can for better targeting. I'm super excited that we have Rick from Urban Science. Remember, Urban Science has even bigger viewpoint because they manage a lot of OEM data and consumer data, and then, of course, all the registration data. So I asked Rick to talk about those key metrics that are mattering most in today's automotive retail. And then superstar Bob Lanham from Facebook. He's the head of automotive for Facebook. We want to talk about data-driven insights to make Facebook advertising so effective. We talk about Google Analytics all the time, but if you are not really keying into Facebook Analytics, I think you're missing an opportunity. So Bob has an amazing presentation. So let me turn it back to you. I gave you 6 areas to get better. Let's see what people have. What are some other areas that people can get better? Jordan, welcome. Derek, welcome. Thank you, everyone. I listed 6 areas, right? So we definitely got to reduce our dependence on forms. We have to simplify our websites. We have to have a hyper-local focus. We have to work on our remote sales process. We need to rethink video marketing. We need to have a data-driven marketing process. Those are 6 opportunities and they're just not doors of opportunity. If you walk in those doors, there's money to be found, there's efficiencies to be found, there's gold to be found. And so at the DMSC conference, we are bringing the experts to you. We said bring the conference to your conference room. Here's a great thing. I'm bringing the best, and the content is up for 30 days. So all the keynotes, all the workshops, all the panels, all the Q&A, everything's up for 30 days. So, hey, next Monday and Tuesday, you may be busy. Maybe you only can participate in a few live streams. I'm bringing everything to you for 30 days. And why is this important? Well, just because COVID has stopped our ability to travel, it shouldn't stop our ability to learn. And so Carrie and I have really leaned in and brought a world-class conference experience to the conference room. And I'd love for all of you to be so kind as to share the website, which is digitalmarketingstrategies.org, with your peers. And again, remember, PCG20 will save you 20% on the ticket. But the key here is that the price of admission is insignificant compared to the savings of these 6 areas of opportunity. David Harmer, I hope that our conference in September, our digital marketing boot camp for fixed ops, might be a good idea to talk about how your product is really revolutionizing the customer experience and revenue. Listen, why chase when you can engage? And if one thing COVID taught us is that it's okay to get on a video chat with somebody, right? Everyone's in Zoom meetings or Skype meetings or Microsoft Team meetings. So, when a customer's on our website with some basic questions, why wouldn't we just say, hey, you want to have a quick video chat? You want a quick screen share? Let me show you how to find exactly what you want. And these are some of the strategies. I mean, we're going to have dealers next week talking about how they're using Microsoft Teams to do a complete car deal in 30 minutes. I mean, like crazy things. And of course, that's, as David said, 100% amplified by COVID. Yeah. Amit Chandahara from Roadster, and I like to quote him because, he's seen the acceleration of digital retailing. He said, Brian, we've pushed through over 3 years of change in 90 days. I mean, I believe that, right? That there's been so much need to reinvent ourselves. Necessity is the mother of invention. And I could say that for this conference because, man, we got some really cool tech, but we had to become students of broadcasting. We had to become students of live streaming. We had to be students of video production. And I think dealers are going through the same thing, right? That they had to pivot. Now, next week, we're going to take a pause to perfect what the future of retail looks like. Yes, we all pivoted. And yes, we all have had maybe some really good months in May and June. Now it's time to just push the pause button and let's catch our breath and then see what is left for us to do. And there's going to be lots of great ideas. So I just wanted to go live and share with you those 6 things that are on my mind, 6 opportunities for dealers. And not to keep you hanging, but we have answers to all of those 6 things. So if you purchase a ticket, you can have access to all of that content for 30 days. So what are you waiting for? Get over to digitalmarketingstrategies.org. Get your tickets for DMSC and really share this video with your friends and peers. It will be on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. It's all live streamed and then copied and saved. Matt Cole, thank you for those words of encouragement. I really hope that the automotive industry understands that we need to pause. I mean, we've been rushing to change, rushing to do contactless selling, rushing to change the way we do fix ops, rushing with new technology, putting in new processes, and let's take our breath and learn from the best of the best that we've collated. So, hey, thanks everyone for the live stream. I love live stream technology. Let's hope to see you next week, Monday and Tuesday. And if you bought a premium ticket or an early bird ticket, you'll see me all day Wednesday. I'm doing 11 one-to-one workshops with all of the premium ticket holders. So see you next week. Have a great day and a strong week of sales wherever you are. And then I just have to get my mouse off the other screen. There it is. Hey, thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys. Thanks.